I owe you guys an apology. I owe my followers an apology. It's March 27th, and I didn't do the final rundown of the movies of April. I mean, February, duh. It's March 27th, and I didn't do a final countdown of the movies of February. Now that said movies are most likely on streaming or very, very close to being able to purchase for home video. So there is something to be said for any final review at all. Alright. Kent Bringley, the movies of February. The order in which I saw the movies of February were Heart Eyes, Brave the Dark, Flight Risk. Okay. The order in which I saw the movies of February. Let's do this again. Companions, Brave the Dark, Flight Risk, Heart Eyes, Captain America: Brave New World. These last two, the final two movies of February, will come into play again in a few minutes. The order in which I was anticipating the movies of February 5 through 1. It might as well be 4 through 1 because I was ready to boycott both Flight Risk and Cap because of how awful the trailers made them look. More on that in a minute as well. So tying at number 4 for my in the order in which I was anticipating even enjoying these, Cap and Flight Risk are in dead last. Captain America: Brave New World and Flight Risk. Number 3, probably Brave the Dark. I know I'd seen a trailer or two for it, and it looked like something out of Angel Films. It looked alright. Looked like a nice little weekend sleeper. Number 2, order of anticipation, Heart Eyes. I usually do not enjoy thriller franchises about the time they've reached the third completely unnecessary movie. And in the case of Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, I didn't enjoy any of their movies. For a one and done, Heart Eyes looked good for a standalone. At number 1, I guess that leaves me with Companions. Even the trailers for Companions sold it as a sci-fi thriller romp, almost on par with Megan. I'm sold. Okay. The order in which I ended up enjoying the movies of February. Now we can do a 5 through 1. Number 5, Brave the Dark. I didn't expect much out of Brave the Dark, except that I saw the trailer and I was even ready to see it at all. So that's good. So Brave the Dark being dead last still makes sense. Number 4. At number 4, we have this is the problem with waiting almost a month. I'm. I guess number 4 goes to Heart Eyes, even though I really did enjoy it, but just doesn't quite measure up to the others. I mean, I'm not really a slasher fan. My thrillers are psychological ones like Smile. Number 3, I'm going to go with Companions. It was a fine movie. And that's just it. It's a fine movie. It's a mid-Carter. Number 2, order in which I enjoyed the movies of February. Cap, Brave New World. It's a Marvel movie that is finally under 2 hours long. And I didn't read enough of the comics. I don't know if it's canon or not that Falcon became Captain America. I didn't read Cap's comics. And honestly, my issue with Cap, with Brave New World, was that the only Marvel movie, there are only 2 Marvel characters with a proven track record for solo movies, and they are Spidey and Iron Man. And honestly, the only good thing about Civil War was it looked like an Avengers movie. So you never know with Cap. And that and the Red Hulk scene lasted far too short. But it surprised me. Captain America, Brave New World took me by surprise. Speaking of surprises, number 1, Flight Risk. I mean, 90% of the movie is them in flight. But just the back and forth between the actors almost saves it. That and how many times does, oh, not Mark McGrath, Mark Wahlberg. How many times has Mark Wahlberg played the heavy? Let alone how many times has Topher Grace played the heavy either. We're not talking about Spider-Man 3's Venom here. Anyway, those were the movies of February. A lot of surprises that I would have missed out on because I'm becoming a curmudgeon and misreading the trailers that look like something horrible is coming my way. Give these movies a chance. I mean, you have by now. But, yeah. I'm Kent Brindley, and I rate the movies at some point eventually so that you can make up your own minds. I'll see you later.